Happy Sunday, and welcome back to another segment. This title could not have come at a better time because this is how I feel right now, right? This is how I feel about showing up. Not because I don't want to show up, but because, I may be tired, but I know that this needs to get done, right? So that is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about showing up when you don't feel like showing up physically in your body. You may be feeling tired, you may be feeling sick, and you just don't feel like showing up. Okay, so this video is not about posting for the sake of posting. Okay, this is for the people that are doing the real work that is actually impacting others, right? You have built your audience, you have a good following, you've been showing up consistently. You may be in a series right now, or you may have, set something up where you have announced it that I'm going live every Thursday at 3, or I'm posting a video on my YouTube channel every day this week. Whatever commitment you made, right? There are going to be times where you are not going to feel like showing up, right? But if you are out here impacting people's lives, sometimes we need to push past how we feel and remember why we are doing what we are doing. So sometimes showing up, it's not always going to feel great. You're not always going to want to do it, right? Some days you don't feel motivated. You don't feel inspired or always on. You don't have the energy. You don't have I was literally going this month, and I started to feel like I was getting sick, and laying in the bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to record 3 videos. I have to just get past this, and then I can be done. I can feel good about what I put out there. But I don't physically feel like I want to do this. I want to be in the bed. I want to take a nap. I took a little nap, but I said, nope, I got to get up because I know why I'm doing this. But some days you're not going to feel motivated. You're not going to feel inspired. You're not going to feel on. But the work still needs to get done. And I'm laughing because I'm talking to myself. The work still needs to get done, because if I procrastinate, if I even allow myself to procrastinate a little bit, then I'll be behind. And I say behind because I set a goal for this month to go live every day at 1 p.m. on my YouTube channel. So I can't allow how I feel to get in the way of that, right? I need to make the promise. I made the promise to myself. I'm keeping the promise to myself. I have built the momentum. Like, I am literally practicing what I preach here, right? We've talked about all of this leading up. We have one more week left of this whole series, and I'm starting to feel it physically, mentally, starting to feel it. I don't always feel like showing up. I don't always feel like sitting here batching my videos up to then put them out for you all, but I enjoy doing it, right? So that is why I get up, and that is why I have to keep going, because the work still has to get done, right? Your feelings change. Feelings aren't facts. They're going to come and go. Allow yourself to sit with those feelings, but then you need to get up and keep going, okay? Responsibility still remains, okay? You have set yourself up to the point where you have, this big thing going. You're feeling good about the progress, and you may even be at a point where you're having that residual income and you're getting paid in your sleep, right? The passive income, is that what it's called? You know what I'm talking about. You're getting paid in your sleep for what you're doing, right? But there are times where you have moments, you have seasons where you're like taking on projects and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this for my audience. They're asking, and I need to provide for them. The demand is high in what they're looking for. So I need to show up, right? Even on days that I don't feel like it, right? So when people are depending on your service, when people are depending on your leadership or your voice, showing up matters, right? You cannot disappear. They will find someone else to follow. They will find someone else to listen to, and you do have those loyal people that will be understanding no matter what. That is that those people are there, and we are thankful for them. But when you are a voice for someone, you never know what they could be carrying. You never know what message they may need to hear, and I believe in God. I believe in the Holy Spirit. He speaks to me, he moves through me, and I never know who may need to hear what I have to say. I don't know what people are hearing. I don't know what they're going through. They may be in a rut in their business and they come across my video and they get inspired. So I can't allow my feelings to stop me from showing up on my platform that I decided to create for those people that need to show up for their businesses, those people that may feel stuck. Avoiding the work because of a mood will delay your impact, okay? You have to forget the mood and think of the reason why you're doing this, the outcome that is going to happen. You cannot rely solely on your feelings because those will always fail you. Feelings aren't facts, they always change, right? Consistency is about commitment, not emotion, okay? Consistency needs to be something that we take ownership of this year. We need to execute, we need to have our commitment, and we need to know why we're doing something so that when these moments and these days come, because they will, where you do not feel like showing up, we have to be able to rely on that discipline, on that commitment that we said that we were going to make for our business, for our brand, to our audience. Because some people are relying on you. Like, you have the information that they need. They may be stuck, they may be in a rut, and you have what they need. Showing up doesn't always look like it's loud and polished. Sometimes it's very quiet. It could be a post, it doesn't have to be a live. It could be something you post in your stories that's going to encourage somebody, but don't not do anything, right? At least show up for a season and then allow the work to do the work for your audience, right? So getting the job done is part of your leadership, right? You have to take ownership of that, and you have to be willing to allow your leadership to lead you. So this is what I want you to do, right? Getting the job done is part of your leadership. You have to be a leader in your business. You have to be a leader when you're putting something out there, when you are doing a project. So this is what I want us to do. For those that are watching, for those that may be watching the replay, if you're watching right now, please like and subscribe to this channel and share this video with someone. A simple reset. This is bigger than how I feel today. I know I may not feel like doing this, but this is bigger than me. This is bigger than how I feel in my body. This is bigger than what I want to do right now, which is go to sleep, or what I want to do right now is which I just want to cuddle up in my bed and watch TV. No, I could be doing something and helping someone else. So this is bigger than how I feel today. And this is the type of stuff that I go through in my 3-month program, which is happening next month, March 1st. We kick it off. And I would love to work with you. I would love to hear what your journey is. If you're a person that's owning their business, or you're someone that's trying to start over, reach out to me. Go to my website and go to the Work With Me tab and go to free consultation. I would love to work with you. I would love to hear your story and see how I can help you continue to show up for your business when you don't feel like it, when things aren't moving like you want them to move. I talk through all of this with my clients. I had 3 cohorts last year, and I worked with 8 new people, and we got them to a point where they could visibly be shown on social media. They had their confidence built up, and they are thriving today. So reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. This is our last week coming up, I believe, right? Yeah, this is our last week coming up, and I'm so excited. Like, I might keep going. I don't know, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the comments, all of you that subscribed already. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that this video helped someone. This is one of my shorter ones, but if you stayed this long, thank you. I've had dogs barking, people outside yelling, distracting me. I cannot control my environment sometimes. So thank you for bearing with me. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow for our last week. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from all of you. Thanks for watching.